Brown skin.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Uh, we about to talk about Power, Book 3, Raising Kanan, Episode 6. I'm here with Kelly Lee, K. Leezy in the building. What's up?
Hey Jay, hey Gina, hey Chad. Happy Sunday.
Hey, what's up? Happy Sunday. What's up, Gina? How you doing?
Hey Jay, hey Kelly, happy Sunday.
Hey,
Chad.
What's up, everybody? I appreciate everybody for coming on through. We're going to talk about a couple of different points that happened in the episode. And one of them, of course, is R.I.P. Clown Camacho. We also going to talk about Burke doing too much. And also Jukebox and her mom, as well as Marvin. So, you know, those are three of the main points we're going to talk about. And with Jukebox and Marvin and the mom, we'll kick it off with that. So we see Jukebox has tracked down her mom this season, and now they have a relationship, singing, going to shopping together and trying on dresses and all this stuff. Gina, what's up? Why is Jukebox searching out this relationship? And then why is she putting on a dress like you had mentioned? She wouldn't do a lot of this stuff before. So what's up with her now? Why is she doing all this now?
To have that relationship and bond with her mom. Mm-hmm. Like she missed her. She didn't remember anything about her because she left when she was like 1 year old. So Juke is 17 and Marvin says she's been going for 16 years. So, you know, she wants to build something with her. And the mom was so excited, like, oh, my daughter, I'm getting you dresses and now you look like my daughter and stuff like that. So she's doing it to appease her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Kelly, let me ask you this. What was going on with Jukebox? Because like Gina say, she doing that to appease her. What was this situation, and should she have did it differently when these guys came up to her, saw her in the dress, they see her with bags? Oh, you shopping now? They was like, they act like the mom wasn't even there. What was up with this situation? What you thought Jukebox could have did or should have did or what? Or did do?
The only thing I think she could have done different was introduce her mom. But maybe, you know, she's not accustomed to that because that would have limited all the talk that they would have done had she up front said, this is my mom. Oh, well, this is my mother. So they would have eliminated all the crazy talk they talking. But, you know, she's shocked. This is new to her. So I guess that, you know, it wasn't that bad, but I like when the mom saw it was going too far and she interjected. That was good. And they was like, you know, well, who knew Duke was fine, right? And I think she got a little sassy. You know, you saw her facial expressions change a bit. So the attention maybe made her feel good. I'm not sure because she's not accustomed to attention dressed like the feminine female. She wanted the boys all the time. So the only thing I think she could have done better was introduce her mom. The conversation wouldn't have went any further, I believe.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she up here shopping at Bloomingdale's. Big brown bag, medium brown bags.
Paying for stuff now, Juke?
Right. Wearing the nice little, wearing the pea coat and the dress, everything. She is looking good.
They were wrong for just talking like that out in the open. You don't know this lady, and she's an older woman, so she looked like somebody's mother.
Right. Right.
They were talking so freely in front of her.
I know. They was just idiotic. Yeah, real hood, but like even hood, you should have known this a grown woman right here next to her, and you don't know who this woman is. And what's this situation? So why don't you chill until you find out what's going on at least, instead of blabbing your mouth.
They weren't even picking up on her nonchalant behavior either.
Right. They was clueless over here. So, you know, there. But anyway, we'll see. I think Jukebox is trying to fit in with her mom and maybe trying to, both of them may be trying to get something that they missed, which was that childhood and getting dressed up like a little girl and taking shopping with mommy and stuff. And I think it's gonna all probably end. I don't know, I don't think in the best of ways, because you can see her face. She really not happy playing this role, but she happy being with her, being in some type of role. You know what I mean? So she say, well, this the role. Well, I'm gonna play it, but I don't know how it's gonna all end.
Well, it's not going to end great, Jay. It's not going to end great because this is not her for the whole show. She's been, strong and stern on remaining who she is, true to herself, And for the most part, except for the tragic incident with her father, everybody accepts her the way she is. And Famous, who has no clue, right? But
Famous still want to get at her.
He don't care. He don't care, right?
So,
yeah, clown. This is like clown Camacho growing up right here.
That's his crush. That's his crush from since elementary school. So he don't care. But it's not gonna end well. But do you remember when she had the altercation with Marvin, and Marvin was like, "You get that from your mama's side." So she don't know yet, but some connection to her being quote unquote Lebanese is connected to her mama's side. So let's see what happens when it comes out.
Yeah, that's true. And speaking of her mama and Marvin, what do you think about Marvin going to meet her and how that ended up playing out? Gina, what's your thoughts on Marvin going to meet her and the mom? It looked like Marvin was actually heartbroken at one point and was a good guy. I don't know. What was your thoughts on that?
Marvin was like on an emotional roller coaster from the moment he heard Raq say Juke is talking to Kenya.
Yeah.
And she lives in Harlem. She's back now and she's getting close to her. He was like, wait, you said what? He felt some type of way about that. And when he talked to her, like you could clearly see, like he looked devastated. Like, however she left, it was bad. He was heartbroken. And then you left him with your baby. So to me, it was like when he said, oh, now you back, like you left her for 16 years. That was also like a dagger to his heart. Like, not only did you leave me, but you left our baby. So yeah, Marvin, he went through the motions.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Kelly, what you think about this situation with what happened with Marvin and Kenya?
I agree with everything Gina said. This is something that he had to deal with emotionally and personally himself, right? You already know how Lou thought about it. He was gigging on him like, he shorty played you, right? And Raq is the strong one, so you can only imagine that Raq was defending the baby Juke, right? And she had, from her response, she had to be like, I can't believe this bro did this, So he's going through the emotions, finally verbalizing it, having to really interact with her now since she's been gone. If he ain't seen her in 16 years, this is the first time that he's been able to assert himself, and he's doing it directly to her. I'm glad he went to see her, so he didn't stay there bubbling, because we see what happens when he don't deal with situations, him looking at Nicole.
Right. Yeah.
So
good he said what he said and left.
Yes, I'm glad he did go to see her and he got that out. But I can't wait to see the rest of how this whole thing unfolds. And I hope that Kenya doesn't hurt Juke. But I think the straw that's going to break the camel's back has to be so catastrophic for Juke that it might as well come from Kenya.
It's starting to look more and more like that, Kelly. Although I don't want to see that happen.
That would be devastating.
It's really starting to look like that.
Yeah, Kenya would hurt her heart right now.
Yes, That's the way the fairy tale goes in my head. Marvin saves the day, but it's still never going to be good enough. But Kenya, you know, we don't like her from the beginning.
Because she was with the Knicks.
She was with the whole team. That's what Lulu said. She went to the Knicks. Okay.
Right. I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shout out Ramon Rico for the birthday wishes. My birthday was yesterday. Appreciate it.
Hey,
yeah, definitely. It's my birthday weekend, so I'm feeling it a little bit, everybody, but I'm hanging in there.
Take the rest of the month, Jade.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's yours.
I know. I'm as old as I'm getting. I need to enjoy as much as I can of it.
Jay, you young, Jay. Come on.
I know I look still in my 20s, you know.
Get him the smile, Jay.
Yeah. Now, one thing I will say to add to this that I picked up on that I felt, and it was that when Marvin was talking to her, one of the things he was upset about is, like you said, the 16 years, but he was saying something to the extent of, your ass show up when the job is done and you want to plant a flag, like, you know, celebrating as if you had something to do with raising this person and helping this person grow up to be who they are. You show up at the end, at the graduation or at the end of the, you know, celebration, and show up as if you did something and you ain't did nothing. And so, you know, Marvin was upset that now she's showing up at the end, now that the job is nearly complete, with her being a grown woman damn near, and not to be out of school, and now here you come, and now you just get to pop up and go shopping and have dinners and have all the good times, and you ain't go through the ups and downs and trials and tribulations and things and be there, you know. And so, you know, I don't know. He's hurt from all the time lost, and she, because of the reason why she left, it seemed had nothing to do with him, and more about her and her dreams and feelings and all of that stuff. That you know, she got a lot of apologizing to do, because it ain't like he was out running the streets or cheating on her or beating on her. At least they haven't alluded to any of those things. So,
right.
You know, or on drugs. Maybe that might have made him spiral into the drugs. You know, I mean, I won't put all of that on anybody. Yeah, I mean, people are responsible for their own choices at the end of the day. I won't say she made him a crackhead, but it probably was how he dealt with it. And of course, that's not the best way to deal with it, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I think so. I agree with that.
That definitely could have contributed to, is, you know, that's an emotional breakdown. So it could have, and it's not like he's dealing with the easiest family.
Right.
And Raq did say that he got on the drugs when they was babies. And so Kenya left when she was a baby. So I could see him going that route. You know, you the dealer, everybody's coming to you to get that fix, to, you know, be up there in ecstasy, and you just like, oh, it's sitting here, I need that too.
Right.
So I can see how he ended up going that route.
Yeah.
I'm Team Marvin.
Yeah, plus when you're around that stuff, you get a little more comfortable being around it. You know, and like you've been living a life on the straight and narrow, and then somebody walk up and like, smoke some crack. You know, but if you're around it, that's your job, and every day you around it and stuff, then you might dabble, because, you know, you done got less sensitive, desensitized to it a little bit. So
right.
Now, we said that Lulu, he been getting pushed around, and a lot has been happening, but I think all of his frustrations got taken out on Crown Camacho. I think that he made a mistake by killing him in that studio and not being more calculated than he normally is. What do you all think about how Lulu and Crown Camacho's relationship ended? Kelly, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, it had to go down, Jay.
It was a hit.
Gina, you know how I feel already. It had to go down, right? So it had to go down. I thought the studio was fine. Apart from him not locking the damn door, the studio was fine. And now he got somebody on his team. Okay. Zaza. She on his team now, right? He had been alone because Raq don't support what he's doing. Marvin is neither here nor there on it. Well, he's not there at all because he don't care about it one way or the other. So he don't have nobody on his team really. So now he does though, because Zaza came into what we gonna do. So I thought it was fine. Crown needed to go. There's never the right time or place for what has to be done when it's bad. It just got to go down.
Yeah, I mean, he was feeling himself a little too much and got in Lulu's face, and yeah, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Gina,
he got away with it for too long. He got one hump and that was it. And he got away with it too long. But he really started to feel himself. I like that, Jay.
He should have kept his gun on him. But anyway, Gina, what you think about how this partnership ended and what's next for Lulu now that he has somebody watching his moves?
I agree that he should have kept the gun. Like, I would have never got rid of it. But Lulu's gonna thoroughly have to clean that space because he drug him all up and down and around. So I can understand, like, he reacted in the moment. Had he thought about it, he definitely wouldn't have did it there. He would have been more calculated in doing it. But he was like wrapped up. He was so angry. It was all of this back and forth with him and Raq and her son and him pretty much treating him like Kanan. And then it was Camacho sitting up there giving him attitude. And he was just like, I'm done. I need to get out this frustration. And he took him out.
Boy.
As far as Zisa, I don't know. I don't know her. Now, I don't know if she's really down to help him or if she's down to help him so that he can help her. Because although she came to him and she said, Cartier wants me to be on the radio, she also wants to be on the radio. It's not just, Cartier with the decision like, oh, you got to get popping or we moving you somewhere else. So I don't know. Hopefully she doesn't hang this over her head, but now she knows, so he's open to anything to happen.
Yeah, because we saw he wasn't really trying to get involved with the artists no more. After I guess he saw what happened with the last time he got involved with, and she wasn't the artist, but I guess
he had an agenda for famous.
Right, so I guess that played into it, and he like, nah, let's keep this business. And what's up, Kelly? Okay, Leezy, what's up with him getting choked out right here? He got turkey neck right here, choked him out.
I was all for it. I think that Lulu went in there to deal with his case. He already had he was ready, revved up from Raq, right? He's holding in like, all right, fine. Now you smashing the chick. Okay, fine, no problem. Now you're dealing with Raq, and he already know the tension he had with Raq. So he went in there fired up. To me, right. Lulu just been always cool, calm, and collected. So he didn't have to go in on no rah-rah, but that didn't mean he was fired up. And then you want to talk about you, Raq, baby brother? That's all you can't do this without me? Come on, now you're looking for it. He didn't know Lulu was already fired up. Yeah. So he looking for it. So, he got what he deserved, man. He needed to get that. And all right, fine. That's his studio. He all over the studio. So it don't matter how Lulu dragged him all over the place anyway. I was waiting for this since he started talking reckless. Like, what? Get at him, Lulu.
But let me ask you, because I know you don't like Granddaddy Pimp over there. What's up? Do you think Zisa gonna go and tell Granddaddy Pimp, Granddaddy IU? What is she gonna do? What she mean? What's she gonna do? Help him chop up the body, carry it out? What's she talking? Leah.
She gonna hold the door, Jay.
She gonna hold the door.
I think that I don't know. Let me go out on a limb here. That if they tell the pimp, it's got to be a team thing where Lulu agrees to it. But I just see her being on Lulu's team. She feeling him anyway. And now that this is gonna if they do team up, it's the bond that's gonna solidify. Like, I'm safe with you, you safe with me, because we got to keep this secret. Or he gonna have to strangle her behind like he strangled Crown. I mean, I don't know. But I'm just saying. But she know what the deal is. She was trying to flex on him from before in the studio to let him know, I'm thinking about you when I'm singing the song, Lulu. So,
that was
let's just wait and see. But that's my feeling. That's my feeling. And Crown has to go. He had to go. My bad. He had to go. I'm still with the energy.
Yeah, I mean, he put himself in the wrong spot.
Miss Kira said something, I guess maybe 2 comments back, and I just really wanted to touch on it. Kenya did not come back. Juke went to find Kenya. Okay? Mm-hmm. So if Juke didn't go to find Kenya, Kenya didn't give 2 shits about them. She was living her good life with her church family. And she would not have nothing to do with them if Juke wasn't in that space. So once again, I'm just saying, I'm not on Team Kenya. Kenya is getting a boo from me.
All right. Gina, you on Team Kenya?
I mean, I am for the mother-daughter, bonds and stuff. But like you said, I can agree with Marvin. Like, he was there the whole time. It's one thing when you gotta wipe a snotty nose, you gotta get up and do tuck-ins, do bedtime stories, do doctor visits, do graduations, do first days of school, and all of that. And then somebody else who's not there just comes in like, oh, I'm here now. It's like, what? Child, you gonna give me some money?
Right. All the hard days have passed as far as those type of days. Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely feel it. Lexi Reed said Kenya was a high-end gold digger, and she left because she wanted fame and fortune. Then she turned pro. They were shopping at Bloomingdale's. That's pro quality.
Yes, in the early 90s. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Do they still use that brown bag stuff?
Yeah, it's the signature bag.
I haven't seen Bloomingdale's shopping in person in so long.
Listen, Lexi's right. She's a pro. She ran through the Knicks. She's a pro.
Let's go to Bloomingdale's.
Living in a brownstone in Harlem. She did not come looking for her pick-me. She did not care about her. She cared about forging relationships with the church kids who she got pictures up in her house. She's a sucker, Gina. I'm telling you, I know you want to like her, but she's a sucker.
The way you just broke it down, it does not sound good for her.
And I didn't tell no lies, Jay. I didn't tell not one lie.
No, there's no lies told.
Thank you.
It's just like Juke, like, oh, she wants that so bad, and I just like love her character and stuff like that. So, like, oh, just give it to her before we see future Juke.
Right.
Like, let her have something to happen. Because she was brutal.
Yeah, definitely. Now let me ask y'all this. Speaking of somebody that's doing too much, Burke, what the hell is up with her all in Howard info? When she laid up with a relationship she don't want everybody to know about. What if Howard was to dive into her background? What's wrong with her? Why she in his business? Gina, what's up? Why is she doing this?
She is so irritating, and she does need to, stick to her own business. First of all, However, she did this lady, she did it wrong because she was like, "Oh, I can't get hurt again. I can't afford that." And you sitting up here talking about Howard. I would have told her, "Look, I didn't come over here to you, you know, to tell me about your partner's business. It's none of your business. Why are you so worried for? Stop carrying on." Because she's not realizing, like, you're going and you're ruffling feathers. This is not the game that you want to play.
Right.
But I guess she feels like she's above that. I don't know. But she needs to stop. She definitely does.
Right. Definitely. Kelly, what you think about Burke and her digging in Howard business like he the criminal?
She got to go next. She's the next on my list. Worrell was up there, but I think now she passed Worrell to me because there's no legit reason why she got a hard on for Howard. It just does not make any sense to me. He didn't do anything to warrant this level of her being obsessed,
right?
In my opinion, right? And to what you said before, what if he was in her business like that and exposed her? She wouldn't like that because remember we were talking about it in Discord. She's doing to me things that don't make sense. How she end up with the Howard's girl? How she had her in an interrogation room, right? Interrogating her about Howard in that manner. She's not even doing it sneaky. She just all over the place, and it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why she has this feeling. Did she like him? Did she this? No, if she wasn't into women, you would be like, maybe she got something for him. I'm not sure. But this doesn't make no sense. And to me, all of her behavior is making her, she's earning her death. She got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Khadijah say curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, gotta go, Khadijah.
Yeah. And Bobby Bailey say she did like the dirty ball sacks, won't let it go.
Yes.
Somehow he's still alive and made it to another show.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know. So Darren say Burke is IA, internal affairs. That would make sense.
That would make sense.
Yeah, why she would investigate him.
She's going so hard.
Right. I don't think she is, but it would make sense. Yeah.
How she pulling his files, no questions asked. You got to sign in when you pull files, all kind of crazy stuff. How's she able to be doing this just so carefree on a personal agenda? That makes no sense to me. So yeah, maybe if she is, then that would make sense. Let's see if they spin it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think she needs to chill and do her job and stop investigating people that she shouldn't be investigating, like Howard. I mean, the man got shot and now he under investigation like he's the criminal. Why? Because he said leave it alone because it ended up saving his life in some weird way. And so, I mean, he's done nothing to deserve her.
This.
Yeah, nothing to do all that. Right. What? She wants to find his shooter so bad for him. I mean, so, and even that is nothing that she has that would link Kanan as the possible shooter.
But Jay, wasn't she acting freaky from before he got shot anyway?
She was.
Yeah, she was.
It wasn't even to find his shooter. She was creepy from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know what's her problem. I still don't think she should die yet, believe it or not. I can see how in the Power universe she can die, but I don't think she should just yet. She interviewed the girl. She is going to interview Symphony, and that is doing a lot with the wrong people. But even with that, interviewing them, I don't know if that's the step, for that yet. Now you start arresting people and giving them harder times.
Well, how do you bring somebody in for questioning?
Well, you release them though. Yeah, you gotta.
But she
You
did
don't
that to the
always
girl.
gotta arrest them and put cuffs on them to you know, I'm talking about like putting them in a holding cell and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Because I'm saying she a cop, so I'm thinking it's a little bit more to start killing cops than they interviewed some people. But in the Power universe, hey, she is in trouble. She could be dead at any moment. So
she's earning it, Jay. But then we could get to see if she is the influence on why Juke became a cop. Then she will have more storyline to go if she's that influence. Because to me, where she is now is not enough for Juke to turn into a police officer.
Right.
I think that comes from Raq's manipulation.
That's true. Tatiana Dior on Facebook. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it.
Tatiana, that's a beautiful name.
Yes.
That's my firstborn's name.
I know.
Well, we know you like it. Definitely.
Love
it. People talking about crackheads over here. Speaking of crackheads, this whole New Jersey Drive setup was a setup from Jump, and Raq fell for it, played in their hand. What's up? I'm gonna say this part. I think Raq made a mistake when with this situation with Unique and the guy there. She should have talked to that guy first and said, "Hey, you still running it for me, and I want you to let me know everything he do." But yeah, when he show up, I'm gonna let him think that he's running it, and you just agree to it, and you know, because I don't trust him. You know what I mean? And she ain't do that. But anyway,
we need to get you on this show too, Jay. We need to get you on this show too. Okay? Good grief.
Come on over to New York, Jay.
That's all right.
Right, Jay.
So, Gina, what's your thoughts on Unique and this New Jersey connection and Raq and all of that, and how she handled this? And by the way, that coat.
That coat.
Yes, I love the coat.
Ooh, that coat is fire.
But I absolutely love this moment from Unique. I've seen it from the beginning. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing her face a little crack when she figured it out. That was a good moment. You know, because she started all of this. Like, I seen a couple of people coming for Unique and Worrell like, oh, they were grinding how they did Raq. No, she started all of this. From episode 1, season 1, she started all of this. At least her people started it at first because they ran on the blocks. Excuse me. They ran on the blocks that they weren't supposed to be on. And that's how old buddy got shot. And then that's how everything started. So it wasn't him. It still was her people. It's always somebody from her side. And then he just straightens things out. So I enjoyed it.
Asia Boo said Unique is so fun.
Team Unique.
Team Unique. But yeah, I agree with you, Jay. I feel like she should have told the dude the same thing. Like, you keep an eye on him because dude left now. Now Unique is there by herself.
Right.
Or he's gonna be in charge of whoever comes in next. So it's like you're not gonna know what he's up to. And this moment, Unique is the winner.
Unique is the winner. Claire.
He needs to get his medal. Because now, you know, Sal Baselli told her she has to include him. She's not doing it just because she wants to. She's being made to. So that was a power move on her.
Okay, Leezy, what's your thoughts on this situation and how Unique ended up playing Raq and coming out on top? At least it seems that way for the moment.
He went up to on this one. Yeah, she's gonna have to. She's playing in cure mode now. You know, we have a saying: this prevention is better than cure. What you said was so perfect to me that she has missed so many opportunities. You know what I mean? And this was a real big one. she could have planted this dude like, look, let me talk to you, bam, 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 and let Unique continue to feel like he's on top, because had she done that, she would have wound up him. So, I'm with Gina. I gotta give credit where it is due. Unique played his cards, and remember, we were stuck on him saying, "Ain't nobody running me off these blocks," and he was right. So he played it, and somebody said it in the chat. She playing checkers. You could see he playing chess now. He did what he needed to do, and he back in. I just want to see how she's gonna clean this up, because clearly we know she got a problem with decision making. Her executive decisions are not flawless.
Now, Jay Smith in the comments said Unique is now out of the way in Jersey, though. So, what do you think about that, Kelly? Is that a win in a way? Because now at least he's out of her, face.
It's a double-edged sword, I believe, because whatever's going on, her show is she's still running her show, right? But now she has the enemy in the midst of it. You can't ever win with the enemy in the midst. So
two people you don't trust, the Italians and Unique.
Right, but Unique now.
Yeah.
Her direct enemy is in her organization. So there's just no way if she don't mastermind this plan that she's getting a win. Just no way. Yes, he's not in New York no more. He's not in Queens. He's not, in that side of the organization, but he's definitely on her next level. So he's still in the midst. That's too close for me. She made that dumb move with Worrell, and now this is an even more stupid move, because when you said that, I was like, ding, 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 Jay, you right. Leave Force, Jay. Come to New York.
I got to time travel.
We gotta find you on some crimes in New York too, and bring Rojas in.
I'll be the ancestor to the future. Put a couple changes in facial features, beards and stuff. And
yes, because Raq need help. She's not taking no information from Marvin. Poor Lulu on his own beat. She need help.
Now, Kelly say Raq need help. Bobby Bailey say Raq always have a plan. She's the devil. Gina, which one is it? Or is it both?
It could be a little bit of both. I don't feel like she always has a great plan, though. Like, a lot of the stuff that she has done has been a little iffy. Like, it didn't make sense. A lot of the stuff that she's done, like, she should have never took Scrappy out. But I feel like he would have been able to see this even with one eye. She couldn't see it with both. She couldn't see it with six. Now her 2 eyes, now Marvin's 2 eyes, now Lulu's 2 eyes. So Scrappy would have been had this down. Like, they playing you.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was a big mistake, and it was unnecessary to take Scrappy out, but
I hated that move.
Yeah, that was a bad move. I think it's gonna come back to bite her. By the time she realizes it's too late. I actually was working on a video about that as well. Now, this scene pissed me off, and it's kind of because of the lion that was involved, and I think he should have just came clean about what happened. But we saw that after Kanan and Famous got knocked by the cops, Kanan got away. This fool's slipping in these big ass Klondike bar boots up in here. He got these big ass steel toes in 90-degree summertime, boy. They love them Timbs in New York, boy.
They got on jackets, Jay. It's not summertime.
Yeah, he wear the fat goose. He wore that big ass Big Bird yellow jacket all damn episode. Then I'm surprised the cops ain't located his ass with this big ass yellow jacket. But anyway, what made me mad was that this dude was lying to your mama and them. It ain't like your mama some square. You could have lied and just told her, hey, look, We ended up getting robbed. I got the money back, but Famous got the money. That's why I need you to help. But he talking about he got caught with a bag of weed. They like, man, ain't nobody going downtown to help his ass. Kelly, what you think about this situation and why they Famous? I mean, Kanan say he lied because he didn't want to look like a fork up again. But what you think about how he handled this and he running 100 miles and running over here?
He did good with that running, Jay. He did very, very good with that running. I get why he didn't say it. I wish he would have, because Raq would have went straight to the source he ended up going to. So I get why he did it. He's afraid of his mom, and he's not in a, he's looking at her doing all this crazy shit. So it's just like, I don't even want to get on her bad side. I'm now getting to a point, and he know his mother be doing reckless things. So as a kid, you don't even want to go up to her and be like, oh, the money's going on his first day on the brown bag job. No. So,
But he got it back.
I know, but still.
Lost it again.
Man. I get that he had the option to, because I do believe she would have went to Howard anyway, because that's her inside connect too. But I get why he did how he did it, and I'm glad that he had the right mind when all of his other options were going to call his father, who said he was going to be there for him.
Yes.
Yeah. He actually made a good decision finally. Mm-hmm. Gina, what you think about him 100 miles and running in this big ass big bird coat, feathers flying? How did he handle all of this, and what do you think his relationship may be with Famous? Is they gonna be cool? It looked like it. Who knows? What you think?
They're gonna be cool. They're gonna be cool because he still came and got him at the end of the day. And he tried from the beginning. It wasn't like he was waiting in the winds, like, leave him there or whatever. Like, he tried from the beginning. He went to her twice. And she was like, okay, no. And he went to Marvin. And then he went to his dad. I feel like by her not helping him help Famous, she made a mistake in the sense that he went to Howard. And now, that showed that Howard is solid. It's like, this dude just found out he my dad and he willing to help me. You've been my mom all my life, and you knew it, and you don't help me. So yeah, I feel like she did make a mistake by not finish. Even though he wasn't telling the truth, the fact that he said, "Oh, I need your help to help Famous," and she was like, "No, that's on his people."
Mm-hmm.
But he a brother with another mother. That's like Raq is the worst.
Yeah, that was funny.
You don't care about those fans. Look what she did with D-Wiz.
I know.
Maybe right? She'd be lucky she just left him in jail.
Hello.
Yeah, that was cold. She killed him, and then went and sat with his mother like it wasn't nothing. Like, oh wow, if the mama knew that was the killer, the person responded, they'd have been fighting in that damn house.
Fighting, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I would kill that mother because one of them was coming out of there. That's it.
I already know your ass, Kelly. Your ass.
Only one.
Yeah, you find out the person that took your baby away is sitting there consoling you as if like they care and shit. No, hell no. Yeah, that would make them. They would definitely have earned an extra death on that one. Like,
take a little sip of this, Jay, for that one.
Right. Not only you did that, but then you came and did what? Oh, hell no. Audacity.
Judas, okay? They would have had
audacity.
Right.
Hello. There would have been some slow singing and flower bringing.
More than that,
when
they would have been wearing black forever.
Cards ringing.
Hello, okay? They'd have been wearing black forever, Jay, forever.
What you think on the gut? They got me in the biggie mode over here, Gina. See what you did? All right. Speaking of somebody in the mode, what's gonna happen with Pookie? Nosy ass. Kelly, is anything gonna happen with him and his looking all nosy? You supposed to be concerned with getting locked up. Your ass is somebody else's business.
He always proves somebody's business.
I gotta give it to him. He play a crackhead and do a good job.
Power be always coming through with the crackheads, because remember Kendrick Lamar? He was real good.
Yeah.
They be coming through.
Yeah, that's true.
But with him, I have so many feelings about him, right? So one, he looking, either he remember, and he definitely not gonna say nothing because he know who Raq is, he know Marvin, right? So either he does remember and he's never gonna say anything because he didn't before. Two, he wondering why Kanan talking to the police, why they so chummy, what's really good with that, you know? If he does remember, he looking at like, okay, fine, he shot him and now he his best friend, you know? I'm not getting it. But the one part that has me on edge is Burke gonna get him too? She gonna roll up on him too? Like, because she getting everybody. So what's gonna happen if Burke get a hold of him?
Mm-hmm.
I have so much questions when it comes to this guy.
Man, that's a good one. Gina, what you think about little Pookie over here being nosy and staring at him?
I felt the same way. I felt like, you know, when he was walking by and he saw them there talking, his eyes were like going back and forth, like he was thinking about something. So I was like, ooh, I text Kelly like, oh my gosh, the crackhead. He's gonna tell, like, and I do see, you know, him probably talking a little bit and then Burke, you know, him getting in front of her because she's just not stopping. And I do think that he remembers, like, he was really definitely putting something together. He was thinking about it. And depending on what charges he have, you know, they willing to take anything for a supposed cop killer.
Yeah, that's possible. I don't know how credible a crackhead might be, but it turns out that brain ain't as fried as people might think, but everybody else might think it. I think
I don't understand why they are resourceful people.
I think that the streets may believe him, and I think the cops may not.
Well, they'll let him sober up in the cell. They'll let him sober up and see if he could tell a story sober, no?
And you can't just sober up from being a crackhead in the cell.
I don't know about Crack Jay.
Yeah, that dude, he can't just, we was kind of having the Discord little thing about crack. You can't just sleep off a crackhead binge.
No.
He need a lot more help. But anyway, we'll see, because people are dismissive of crackheads, at least where I was from and stuff. Shut your crackhead ass up.
He's not reliable. But he knows the family. So he may think twice because he knows the family. Not only that, they his suppliers. So, you know.
Tommy said he gonna sing like a bird.
But remember, he didn't say anything the first time, because didn't they say they questioned him and he didn't know?
Yeah. Then I would give him some money though, and he said something.
But you can't take that.
At that time though, like they were just asking him questions. Now he in handcuffs, so it might be a little bit different. Yeah,
he probably stole some damn cops or something from the damn bodega or something. So it would be, what kind of crime did he probably do? Crackhead crimes is always stupid and funny, so
he might be loyal. Marvin gave him some free crack the other day just to tell the hood that they closed. He might be loyal.
Yeah. He was standing out like a Walmart greeter in front of the crack house. Clothes, remodeling, clothes for cleaning. You ever heard of clean crack house? Me neither. They doing some new stuff here. It's really innovative. You should try it out. Needed a sip. All right. Shout out to the 130 or more people watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate it. Before we get up out of here, Kelly, what do you think about the next episode and what may happen for the next episode? Because we see Cartier then got cleaned up. But it looked like Lulu got some issues with him and got tied up, and looked like Cartier and Raq is on a date. What? What's happening next episode?
First of all, I think I gotta watch that little preview again. I really didn't ingest it a lot, but okay. I think Raq is playing the game. I don't think Raq bargains her crutches for deals. I just don't see her to be that type of person. But she's invested into the information that Cartier has to give. So I see her playing the game to get the information, because that information is gonna level her up. I gotta take time to watch it. I did see Lulu getting into a little scuffle.
It looked like his face a little pinkish to me. Somebody smacked the split out of.
Yeah, then he get jumped. He got jumped or something. It looked like it. And
they stomped the hell out of him, kicked the hell out of him. Who was what the Lulu happened?
So we don't know who it's related to. But I'm glad he's good. He's been through a lot. So I'm glad he's good. I just want more information on Burke to come out. That I do want to see. And what is Unique's next move? I want to see that too, because I need to see some more of the fire that Unique is about to bring. You know what I mean? We've been coasting with not getting too much energy from that. So I want to see that. We had a nice, informative first 5 seasons. 6th one was good. Let's just get pure fire towards the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Okay. All right. And the dude that looked like he may have had something to do with Lulu. It looked like that's old boy. What was he? Money Guy? Is that old boy that said Money Guy? I didn't get a good enough clip.
Oh, I would have to go back and look.
Yes, let's look at that out for real, because then Camacho people could have came for him, but then they don't know who is.
That's why they stomped.
Maybe they went to the label looking for Camacho. And then they bump into Lulu. I don't know.
Or saw him choked out.
Because the door was open. Clearly, Zaza came in on some, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're not supposed to do stuff like that without turning that lock. Jeez.
Right. I just not thought of this. Man, I should say this was my prediction video, but I'm going to go ahead and say.
Oh, okay.
They could, I'm going to say it, but y'all heard it here first. They could, Zisa, and Lulu could make it look like a suicide and that he hung himself. That would explain the rope under the lines under his neck. You got to clean up the studio, though. Yeah, but it's 2 of them. Yeah. The studio all messed up. Yeah, that's true.
They're a team, though. They're a team now, Jay, so they could do it.
Or you could say he tore it up, then killed his. But it would be easier if it wasn't a mess to explain it and get y'all police ass out of here, So, that'd be interesting. Gina, what you think Raq got to say about Symphony dropping the dime that Burke is all in the business, and we see Raq with like a mid-90s hairstyle now.
She looks gorgeous. This shot, she looks gorgeous. The restaurant shot, she looked gorgeous. She's just a beautiful lady.
She is a beautiful lady.
But she's definitely going to be mad hearing that from Symphony, because it's like, this cop was not on her radar. The only cop that was on her radar was Howard. That was the only one that was giving her trouble. Now it's 2 of them, and she just so happens to be his partner. It's going to look like, she's going to be irritated by hearing that. But it's not going to look good for Burke, because she's looking at the, end game being Kanan, because she was already asking him, what's your connection to them? She's already talking to Juke, behind the scenes. Nobody knows about that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
and that is continuing on.
Yeah,
because Raq does know, in the first season, she told, cops could be good friends. But I'm not sure if she knows that she's still communicating with her.
Mm-hmm.
And on what level?
She's definitely going to be irritated to hear that here's another cop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. They got a lot of stuff that's going on that if these characters find out what each one is doing, it'll definitely complicate, these already complicated relationships. So definitely looking to see how it all play out. I'm here for it. And next episode. I'm wondering what's up with Lulu. It's a good thing, good point. Jay Smith say Crown may owe money. Those guys think he's just a money guy. So really kick your ass against the money, not knowing he the dope man. That's why he the money guy. He a murdering drug dealer. And now y'all just steal, y'all earned y'all death.
Hello, they don't know who they messing with.
They don't know. So,
but look at Sir Classic, Jay. Sir Classic said something. I think that's the papers that Howard did give Kanan at the end of the show to show him the paternity.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So yeah, he know that Raq can say what she want, but I got proof now.
I got proof. It's valid.
Definitely. She probably be like, he made this stuff up.
Right.
They can make up anything.
Oh, yeah.
Have Juke co-signing.
Right. So you never know. Well, all right, ladies. I appreciate y'all, everybody, for coming through. Make sure that y'all are here tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll be breaking it down one more time. Definitely. And so everybody, don't forget to subscribe, bang that like if you enjoyed the show. Appreciate it. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Everybody have a good weekend, the rest of your weekend. And take care, be safe. We up out of here.
Bye. Have a great night.
Deuces.